I can't even with y'all.
On a warm afternoon in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, EA Sports brings you to Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Let me just double check, make sure this is actually broadcasting. Yeah. Oh.
1 yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their hands. They want man coverage.
Is it not popping up in the chat?
There's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here, let me manually do it.
Possession goes over here on the punt, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. 31-yard line.
Right. It should be posted now.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. From the gun, here's Newton. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check four.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A shotgun snap for Newton. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know you
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Here we go. Let's go. Here we go.
Throwing again. Newton. Being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Pushing his way through. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
You better Jamal Adams that trade.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
You see certain things happen. Like the fact that I had to get rid of my boy that I was using in preseason. That was a... Yeah, Trevor Callaway.
It's on you. If the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
22, Christian.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Newton on third down. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
From the 50, Newton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
From the gun on third down, Newton. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. We're scoreless after 1. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Gain on the play.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The Panthers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the field goal, a 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
15. First down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. But that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
No.
And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Off play action, Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The right hash fashion. This one just a chipping. And his kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They just got that nigga Jacob. Good research.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
See how this your first real game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the ball and protecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
I need to redo my whole
leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 38, Newton.
Almost thought you
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Able to haul it in and take it the other way. So
Not
dropped
me
an
that
interception.
ball.
The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the
I
next
got
play.
one.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On the ground, McCaffrey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
You dropped the ball? I thought that was a touchdown. Come on, Daniel.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I put it in community stream.
They executed it for
I put it in the other chat.
the offense stays out there.
You hear me?
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the action, here's Newton. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Hit the ball. Why are you swatting it?
They'll try the air now with Newton.
They're doing AI shit, bro.
And And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Like, what is this game? You just go watch him, like.
First to his right. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, Roquan!
Get there and pick it. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. After the interception, here's Wilson.
This shit good, man. You be kidding me?
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Seattle.
I wish you cool. Never posted that. Niggas can use this. Man, come on, bro.
That's taken in by Callaway. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
On second down, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And it's third down.
I said you going for the hit stick, nigga.
Operating from the gun. Wilson. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete.
Jamison Crowder. 58 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out.
To the casa.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, the corner route, take that out. Recognize it's so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about
You do the same fucking shit. Come on.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Here's McCaffrey.
Come on, bro. Y'all not even talking.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Newton now to throw. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
Swamp nigga.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the score.
Alvin, come on. You got 94 speed.
Down on the scoreboard. Had to figure they were expecting
Got that fucking Robinson, nigga. What his name?
They're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Panthers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them. This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Oh, my God.
What kind of throw that was?
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in.
Thank you. Yo, we just played fucking coverage. No time.
You good, bro. You want to.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back.
That might say Thursday.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen.
Yeah, how you doing?
Don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good guys understand the ball, boy. Get that
Miles was right there watching you, boy.
and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's got it to first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nah, you know how the only person comes is that's it.
Here's another example of that last play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Right.
To throw again.
Right.
Oh, you get it. Get the ball. Thank you.
Someday, think about it. I'm well on
The story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game.
Yes,
For these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive coordinators.
Possibly a
Yeah, I think he reached out to you.
play coming.
Let's go.
Yeah, man, we in that regular season now, baby.
Throwing again is Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton
That's what I'm talking about right there, man.
Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the return will be at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, he put in there when he was playing.
Really been at a premium. It shows you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road.
Check on
There we go. There we go, Mr. Rashad. There you go.
An exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold
correct. Which I don't think you should have to.
There you go, Galvin.
Yeah, because it's your name, so why would you have to shut it?
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Right.
And he's got this one complete to Callaway.
Mr. Rashad.
That'll be something.
At 49.
And which bank you going to?
13, it's a first down. Some good games.
Why you going to Wells
in the
Fargo?
early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive.
No, why don't you just take it to your own bank?
You're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit out
Correct.
running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this.
I'm glad we had this fucking conversation, boy.
Getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
No.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute
No
warning.
reason for that.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
I said, yeah, make it nice and sexy.
That glow of hope that you had begins to
What'd you take, the Mercedes out?
Following the penalty, it's Camaro.
Give me that.
I think this defense knew what was
Okay.
coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Yeah, buddy. Is he sweet? You already know he don't be playing. Nigga like that goddamn kitchen door quick. They like that kitchen door quick.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 20.
No, it ain't. It's past 9 o'clock.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting
Oh, no, he ain't sleep.
I mean, look
It's
at
just
the
locked at 9
center
o'clock.
right now. If you
When the
can't
sun go down, that door locked.
you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to
No,
me,
you got to go around.
the ball down the stretch. Get the first down. Keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run for it with Carson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. That one a backbreaker. As they wind up converting there on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off.
Hey, man, it's a moment. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you see that by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
This is something that stays with you.
With an even 20 seconds left to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Here's Carson.
Right.
And he's across.
To the casa.
And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
That touchdown puts him up 7, but now's when the fun begins.
Let's go, Dalvin.
Because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is up to 8.
Look, now you goddamn stuck on the goddamn shirt. Really?
Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
Oh, really? Ooh.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Intended for DJ Moore. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
One last throw here.
What do you do? Sleep stick.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he is going to have a
You
penalty.
knocked it out of that motherfucker